What is up out there? Selena Wilson here, C. Wilson Success. And of course, today I am here to talk finances. I am here to talk money. I am here to encourage you and to empower you not only to create and to build a home-based business, but I'm also here to encourage you to not give up, never give up, cave in, and quit on this entrepreneur journey. It will pay off. It is tough. It is overwhelming. Some days you have to cry sometimes. That's just how overwhelming it can be. But I want to come today. Normally I'm come and do my reviews on Living Check to Monday by Lynn Richardson, the real deal about money, finances, and security. But today I want to come and talk mainly to my Black and brown counterparts, my brothers and sisters out there. I know some of y'all like, you not my sister, but hey, in love and under Christ, we are all brothers and sisters, and I love you all, and that is why I am doing this. But I want to talk about the wealth gap and what that means to African Americans and brown people. My passion is to educate you as I become valuable, to give you value as well in ways in closing the wealth gap. And one of those things is through business ownership and also asset accumulation, such as investing and things like that. This curl is doing its own thing, so please mind it. It's just got a mind of its own. Also, as I come to you, I'm going to be looking at my notes. I know most of the stuff, but you just got to stay on point and key. So please forgive me as I may glance over, but don't look at those. Pay attention to the value that's in the message. So, of course, before we start, as always, and as it will continue to be, I have an inspirational quote. I want to motivate you and encourage you, as I said, to move forward. Do not pay attention to what others say, okay? When people tell you that it can't be done, you move even harder, So, this is the quote for today. When they say to you that you cannot go far, go as so far as to where you cannot hear them. When they say to you that you cannot go far, go so far to where you cannot hear them. Meaning, if someone is telling you, maybe back in the day, it could have been a teacher, a friend, or, someone who you may have even shared a dream with. It could be now in your adulthood and your endeavors where you've told someone, hey, this is what I'm going to do. This is just it for me. And they tell you, no, that's not going to happen for you, or you'll be better off doing this. Never let anyone deter you from your dream and from your passion. Keep moving. Make that your primary motivating source, just to say, remember when, look at me now. So put yourself so far up to where you are motivated. You are just focused on succeeding, building a brand and building a legacy. And we're just not going to listen to the naysayers or the haters. We're just going to, say thank you for hating on me, but watch this, Okay, so I want to talk a little bit about bridging the wealth gap. It is achievable. This is something that we do not have to wait for reparations to come, or wait until your boss or the man or whoever that or whatever that may be gives you something in order for you to feel like, okay, we're finally getting somewhere. We can get somewhere on our own terms. And that is by, once again, having a business and accumulating assets. And investing is one great way of doing that as well. If you invest $5 a day, just think how much that will multiply in 20 years. Or even if you double that and did $10 a day. 20 years from now, you would make about maybe $72,000. But it will multiply and it will build. And also part of building a brand and building a legacy is, of course, bringing your family in, bringing your loved ones in. Your family, you guys get in on an investment club where you invest $5 a day. Just imagine in 20 years the legacy and the money and the wealth that has accumulated during that time. It's amazing. A 2016 statistics stated that the average wealth gap per white families compared to black families is a $154,000 difference. For white families, the income is $171,000. $171,000 compared to African Americans, where it is $17,150. So if you take that difference, that's $154,000 difference that is achievable. Look at someone, maybe a parent, grandparent, or someone that you may know who may have bought a house 20 years ago in their 20s and they're now in their 40s. And back then that house was worth $150,000. 20 years later, they have already surpassed that. Okay. Maybe about $500,000. So this is achievable. And it's just not only achievable if somebody gives us a hand-me-down, or not to say that it's not old. Oh, we are old. Come on. What is that commercial? It's my money now, pay me now, or something. You know what I mean? It's my money, I want it now. Type of thing. So I do believe that it is old, but what I'm saying is, don't let that be the saving grace. Especially to you young adults, you have time to get out there and build a brand, make it happen for yourself, and build a business. Start a home-based business. You could start that now. You don't need to get registered anywhere. You don't need to get an LLC and get licensed. Matter of fact, having a sole proprietor or single member LLC will drive you in more savings and deductions at the end of the tax period than if you did have an LLC or a corporation. So get out there and think on what it is that you can do or be for someone else, and brand yourself. All you need is your social security number. You need your name, what it is that you do. Get out there and market yourself. Become valuable. The key to being an entrepreneur and being a business owner is you're solving problems. We're solving problems for others. And one thing I want to do is help solve this problem. There are many disparities among African Americans. It's real estate, finances, the list goes on. There are disparities. However, financial freedom is possible. Financial freedom is achievable. And people may say, oh, well, it's easy for you to say. It's not easy for me to say. I've been there, done that, running the race. I'm still running the race. But as I run, I want to bring in more members, more to run this race with me. And I want to encourage you and empower you and inspire you to build a brand. Be your brand. Okay. Let's see. One thing I wanted to say, most of it I've already pretty much talked about. I wanted to bring awareness to, look at these millionaires. Look at these people that have money. They don't have a job. They do not have a job. If they have a job, please put me in the line for that application, because I have got to see where this job is and what's needed to apply. But they're not. You know what they're doing? They're taking their money and they're investing their money. They're investing into their families, showing their families how to build wealth, how to accumulate wealth, and we have to do the same. We have to start with us. We have to educate our children so they can become young millionaires. They can even own a business as well at the young ages that they are. In your home business, you can hire them to work for you, and in turn, they can turn that into a business for themselves. Do you see what I'm saying? Come on, let's get on into the multiple streams of income. You will see me again. Once again, I am really passionate about this. I want to get out there and just encourage and inspire everyone to win, everyone to get a home-based business. But I definitely want to talk to my Black and brown women, men. It's achievable. You can do this. Like I say, $5 a day, build a club. I will speak more on that later on, but right now, I just want to encourage you to get your mind going and turning. Okay, so Selena Wilson here again. C. Wilson Success. Like, share, comment, subscribe, like, share, comment, subscribe. Check in the description. There is information there on building a home-based business, getting your finances together, also purchasing products as well. Like, share, subscribe. I'll see you again. And as I always say, success is now. The time is now. Success is now. Get out there. Take action. Let's win.